Peace to all of my crown heads. Please take this time right now to like the video, share the video, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and feel free to chime into our adult discussion. For those of you guys that are new, my name is Danica Marie. On this platform, we talk about relationship-oriented topics. It can be uncomfortable. It can hurt your feelings. But the truth does not care about that shit. So we get into it. Peace to all of you guys. I see so far it is 42 of us in the building. 61 now. I'm sorry I don't have enough time to go through everybody and say what's up to everybody like I usually do. I try to get right into the topic. But know that I do appreciate and love you all. Okay, I do notice everybody, especially the ones that are consistently chiming in. So thank you guys for your support. My husband bought me this book. It is called The Secret Science of Black Male and Female Sex. It's by a beautiful Black king by the name of T.C. Carrier. All right. Very, very deep book. And I'm so grateful that my husband bought me this book. But something that I read yesterday struck me, and I want to talk about it. It was on page 146. I want to read it to you guys. All right? Like the video, you guys. I see so far it's 91 of us. Like the video, please. I want to read this. Please pay attention. Let's look at it from this perspective. The woman is the vehicle. She has the capacity to take the male, the driver, anywhere he wants to go. But there is one thing that needs to be addressed. The woman is the vehicle. Without a battery or fuel, this being the case, the woman needs masculine or electric energy to charge and fuel her in order for her to move. She needs the right key to fit her ignition in order for her to manifest. The male, being the spark, also cannot go anywhere on his own. The male, holding the fuel and the electricity, cannot do anything with it if he does not have the vehicle to take him there. Whatever he dreams cannot fully manifest unless he has the vehicle, feminine energy, to take him there. We are brainwashed through the media, especially in music, that we don't need each other in order to accomplish our dreams or to be happy. Songs that promote and celebrate the ideal of the independent woman, I don't need a man, men can do nothing for me, I got my own, are all detrimental. Also, songs that lower women as sexual objects to be used to promote the same ideology. This system will promote the division of the Black male and female, and we will unknowingly celebrate these ideals as if it's something to be proud of. We need each other. Anything that goes against this statement is detrimental to our community and relationships. It is an equal balance in the universe of male, which is electric energy, and female, which is magnetic energy, that makes the world function at its highest level. That spoke to me. Because what that said to me is Not that we can't do things without a man or a woman, because I loved how he added balance to that. But I feel that this message really needs to sink into Black women, because we are the ones that promote that idea of being independent, of not needing a man, of doing it on our own. So this is why I want to hone in on the female perspective to what I just read. Women are the vehicle, right? But we cannot move how we need to move without that male energy. He's our gas, our fuel. Same thing when it comes to men. Y'all have all of this gas and all of this fuel, but you can't go nowhere for real if you don't have a queen. Because she can take your energy that you're pouring into her and make shit pop. Ladies, what this says to me is that we can't do things to the full extent, to the full capacity that we could do it at if we had a man. See, we think we're doing a damn thing by ourselves. Imagine if you had the fuel of a man behind you. Girl, you unstoppable. We have to know and understand that we are explosive together as a unit, especially Black men and Black women. Okay, I love everybody. Don't feel slighted. Don't feel like I'm discriminating. But we really need to talk about this kind of shit in the Black community, in the Black home. We are the ones that are the most divided and conquered. We got to talk like this. It's true. It's real. So all of you women out there that are saying, well, I don't need a man, you kind of do. Well, how you going to say I can't do nothing by myself? I've been doing this and doing that and accomplishing this and accomplishing that by myself without a man. But you're leaving out the fact that you have struggled greatly without that man to accomplish this, that, and the third, to do this, that, and the third. And you're not taking into account how even further you could have gone if you had that fuel of a man behind you. So essentially, a woman can't do anything without a man. Well, what do you mean, Danica? You can't do anything that's worthwhile, that's bigger than life, to the same degree as if you had a man behind you. That's why I'm saying a woman can't do anything without a man. Because essentially you ain't doing shit unless you got a king behind you, pouring life into you, giving you more to feed your vehicle, to make you move. I hear Black women speak like this the most. I don't need you. I can do it by myself. The king wrote about it. The woman is the vehicle. Without a battery or fuel. This being the case, The woman needs masculine or electric energy to charge and fuel her in order for her to move. Contrary to popular belief, the woman cannot jumpstart or refuel herself. That's why we burnt the fuck out, ladies. We burnt out because we're trying to jumpstart and refuel ourselves. That is what a man is for. That is his role by nature. To be that fuel, to be that energy. He describes male energy as electric. They give out energy. They give out power. They give out life. They give out force. He describes female energy as magnetic. We draw that man to us so that he can be our fuel. Then we take that fuel that he gives us and we move him to where he needs to go. We complement each other. We need each other. I'm just this pretty ass car trying to jumpstart myself otherwise. Sitting in the damn driveway collecting dust and cobwebs. No. That ain't how you're supposed to be. That's not how you're supposed to live your life. As just a stagnant piece of what, metal? Not moving, collecting dust, looking pretty. Men, y'all are not supposed to be just all of this electric energy, all of this fuel, all of this gas, and you don't have nowhere to put it. You're just sitting there bottled up and feeling like you out of place, feeling like you can't release. You have to release that energy, that electric energy into your queen. And your queen is going to take your energy and propel you forward. See how we need each other? We essentially cannot do shit without each other. Women, I'm speaking to us most importantly, because I need this to sink in for us the most. I hear this rhetoric too much from us. I don't need a man. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You just never had one. Because if you had one, you would know I need that motherfucking fuel. I thought I was moving, but I'm not going as fast as I possibly could, or as far as I possibly could, if I had that man's fuel to push me and propel me even further. So that's why I say, women, we can't do shit without a man. We're not doing as much as we possibly could without a man. We're running in place. That's what we're doing. We're in a parked car. But we think because we shiny and we pretty and people admire us for the model or make of what we are, that we doing something. We ain't doing a goddamn thing without a man to fuel you, without a king to empower you and help you to move as far as you can and keep you going for as long as you can, you ain't doing shit. You think you're doing something, but you're not doing nothing. This bitch tripping. What she mean? I got this degree. I got this kind of car. I got this kind of house. I got this kind of accomplishment. I got this kind of career. And guess what? I don't got no motherfucking man, so this bitch stupid. She tripping. No, I'm not. Because even with all of those accolades and all of those fancy things and materials that you have in your life, you still are running in place. You're not talking about how worn out you are. You're not talking about how tired you are. You're not talking about how stressed out you are from trying to refuel yourself. You can't do that. It's not natural. A woman is not supposed to refuel herself. That's something that we were taught, like the king said, from media, from songs. Instead of learning to deal with the problems, we have taken on unhealthy masks to put on to help us cope. Unrealistic coping mechanisms to deal with the low vibrational, low budget ass dudes that come into our lives. Instead of saying that, you know what, I have to choose better. I have to stop fucking with this type of guy and go after this type of man. Instead of doing that, we, like I said in the last video, we just box everybody in, don't take accountability, don't take responsibility, don't do any self-work. And we just write it off as, you know, all men just ain't shit. Instead of really seeing things for what it is, we put on this mask of, I can do it by my damn self. I don't even need a man. Yes, you do. You just never experienced one. You've been dealing with low budget, low quality ass niggas. So you don't know what a man is. You don't know what it's like to experience a man. Of course you think you don't need a man. But sis, why you think you running yourself so ragged? Why you think you're so depressed and stressed out? Because you need a man, period, point blank. You don't need a human being with a penis attached to it. No, that's not what it means to be a man. A man is a provider, a protector, a leader, a teacher, your guide, your nurturer, your supporter. You need that shit. That is what's going to propel you to the next level. Like you need to be propelled. So yeah, you think you're doing something without that man because you have this accomplished and you have that accomplished. But you have not realized you ain't doing shit until you get a man behind you. You're going to be zooming. I love that analogy the king gave. Us being the vehicle, the man being the gas or the fuel. That's a beautiful analogy because both need each other to operate effectively, efficiently, to the fullest extent. A car is just a car if it can't move you nowhere, if it can't transport you anywhere. If you can't get from point A to B, that car is just there. Like, yeah, I see you got the Maserati. I see you got the Lexus. I see you got the Benz, but that motherfucker ain't got no engine, so yeah, I see you got that kind of car. It's pretty, it's shiny. I see it sitting on these rims and it's tinted out, but it don't got no gas. So you think because you able to push it a little bit, that means it's going somewhere. You think because you're able to move a little bit. Hey, I'm moving a little bit. I don't need no man, see? And to you could be feeling like, hey, I'm doing the damn thing. Shit, look at me out here in my vehicle moving a little bit. But you tired in the motherfucker because you're not taking into account you had to push that motherfucker. You had to struggle to get that motherfucker to move. But you feel like because you moving, hey, I'm doing it. Nope. You just moving a little bit, but you're not zooming. That's where a man comes through. He says moving on fumes. Right, the great tape. Hey, y'all, it's 233 of us. Like the video, you guys. Somebody need to hear this. This is real talk. I see we got some donations. Let me give my shout outs. Shout out to you, Tavis. Thanks for your donation. I appreciate that. Thank you. Who else did I see? Shout out to you, Kevin. He says super sticker. Thank you. I appreciate you for your donation. You guys are so dope. Who else did I see? Did I see anybody else? I know I got a donation when we first started. Let me tell you guys this. When you guys send in like the stickers, like little cartoon things, it does not show me on this program. That's why I have to go back and watch. So if you ever sent me something, you're like, hey, I just sent this bitch a donation. She ain't shout me out. It's because if you sent a sticker, like the little cartoon thing, it doesn't show me on the program. But shout out to you, Weigh In TV, for your donation. I appreciate you. I see you sent a little cartoon, so thank you. But the same thing goes to the men as well. Don't think that I'm being one-sided with this conversation. I'm just speaking mostly to the women, because Black women especially, because I see us perpetuate this the most, as far as not needing a man. I could do it by myself. I'm independent, and all of that. But it goes both ways. Men, don't ever sleep on the power of having a woman by your side, having a woman on your team. Don't ever get wrapped up and get your mind warped into believing or thinking that I don't need a woman. You need a woman. You may think that you're doing the damn thing, but imagine how much further you could be going and how much better you could be doing if you had a queen behind you that's nurturing your power, that's nurturing your energy, that's helping you to manifest even more. A woman inspires a man. And I don't give a fuck if you don't want to believe that. That's the truth. A good woman inspires a man. He gives her, or she gives him rather, even more fuel to ignite him. Because now you have something to pour your energy into. Let's take it back to what the King T.C. Carrier said in this book. You being the fuel. All of this time you just been bottled up on a shelf. You got all of this energy, all this electricity inside of you. You just, and you know how powerful you are. You know your energy. You know your capabilities because you feel it. You know it. You understand what you are designed for. But with that woman being that vehicle in your life, you like, damn, now I finally have something that I can pour all of this pent up electricity, all of this fuel, all of this gas. Now I have something to pour that into. Damn, that feels good. Now I am needed. See, and that's why I feel like a lot of us women don't understand that a man needs to feel needed. He needs to be needed. Women, on the other hand, we need to be wanted. See how it's yin and yang? You know, it's yin and yang. We balance each other out. A man needs to be needed. A woman wants to be wanted. That car sitting there looking all pretty, she wants somebody to want her. Shit, I ain't sitting on dubs for nothing. I ain't tinted out for nothing. I ain't sparkly and shining for nothing. I need somebody to want this. Otherwise, I'm not moving to the full capacity that I could possibly be moving. I'm just sitting here looking pretty. I mean, a car is just a car. Unless you have somebody to fuel it up, tune it up, and get it going and get it moving. That's where your man comes into play. Girl, I can fuel you up. I can gas that ass up. And it's my pleasure to do that because I need to be needed. I see a need. I see that you need me. Let me come into your life and gas you. That's my job as a man. That's my essence. I am electric. You are magnetic. You have drawn me to you. Now I have purpose. That's what a man needs. He needs to be needed. A woman gives a man purpose, motivation, inspiration. Because now it's like, damn, I got this pretty ass car and we finna be moving. We about to be zooming in this motherfucker. I'm going to upgrade this on it. I'm going to upgrade that on it because we're going to be able to take each other to new heights. So essentially, we're both not doing shit without each other. Men out here thinking, well, shit, I'm electric, shit. I'm full of power. I'm full of energy. I don't need no woman. What the fuck? I'm powerful by myself. Do y'all feel this electricity I'm giving off? I'm powerful as fuck. I'm a man. But you're not as powerful as you could be if you had a woman to pour that electricity into, to pour that gas into, to pour that fuel into. That sparks a man. It's like sex. Which I love this book because a lot of people would see this book and just think it's about how to have a good orgasm. Oh no, it's way deeper than that. He essentially talks about how everything is sex. Everything in life is sex, essentially, between men and women. It's an energy exchange. Whether we're just talking, whether we're just in each other's presence, whether we're just building and bonding, like that's a form of sex. Think about it. Men, you have all of this electricity, all of this energy, all of this fuel. When you're making love to your woman, don't you feel the most powerful then? You feel powerful when you have a woman. You feel your most highest self when you have a woman to penetrate, to give your life force to make love to. She inspires you during sex. because you guys are feeling the flow of each other. You guys are feeding off the energy and the flow of each other, off the vibrations of each other. So it's like, yeah, I'm powerful. I can give this energy into this woman. Yeah, I'm masculine. I can give that energy to this woman. She's inspiring me to try this move, to tweak this stroke, to dominate. Because you have that woman there that is giving you that energy to spark even more fuel, to give her even more of your energy. Now take that and compare it to your hand. That lotion, that baby oil, that lube in your hand is not going to give you the same inspiration, the same climatic experience, the same motivation to, hey, let me stroke it that way. Hey, let me pin her up this. It's not going to give you that same kind of energy because it's not the same. You can't compare that to the essence of a woman. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? We inspire each other in different ways. We need each other in different ways. We complement each other in different ways. We spark even more of each other. A man is already electric by himself, but if he has a woman, goddamn, he about to blow up some shit. A woman is already beautiful and doing what she needs to do by herself, but give the fuel of a man behind her. Oh my God, she's unstoppable. So without each other, we can't do things to the same extent, with the same power, to the same level as if we had a man, as if we had a woman. I'm speaking to us queens right now because we have the most trouble with this. You ain't doing shit, queen, unless you get you a solid king behind you that's going to really help you zoom. We inspire each other. We feed off each other. I need us Black women especially to understand that. Because we are breaking ourselves. We are destroying ourselves, trying to prove that we don't need a man. I don't need his gas. Shit. I have somebody else try to give me a jump. But that jump, as soon as you turn that car off, you stuck again. You got from point A to point B, but if you had a man behind you, you would have got to point Z. We're not doing anything. Let me put it to y'all like this. You're not doing shit if you're not doing it to the fullest. That's why I titled this, A Woman Can't Do Anything Without a Man. Because if you're not doing it to the fullest thing, y'all know damn well that if you had a king behind you to help you out, to pour life into you, that you can be a lot further along than you are. You know that, queen. You know that shit. You know you're not doing as much as you could be doing because you're running yourself crazy, ragged, destroying yourself. For what? Get your energy right. Get you a king, man. Turn that shit off thinking that you can do it by yourself. You can do just enough by yourself. Can we be real? You can do you can get by yourself. And I don't care how much you were able to accumulate by yourself. Yeah, cool. But think about what you would be able to do if you had a supportive man behind you. You'll be able to double and triple up on what you were able to amass by yourself. Why? Because you wouldn't be so damn stressed out. You wouldn't be so damn depressed. You wouldn't be so damn tired. You wouldn't be so damn exhausted, burnt out. So essentially, you're not doing shit because at what expense? To the expense of your mentality, your mental health, your physical health, your emotional well-being. That's why I'm saying you can't do anything without a man. You ain't doing shit if it's to your own detriment. Fearing the fact. Peace to you, the black one. People be fearing this information. Y'all, it's 269 of us in the building. Like the video, you guys. Share the video and subscribe. Shout out to you, King Arthur 1111 for your donation. I appreciate that. Thank you. You always show love in the comments. Shout out to you, Levi. You always show love as well. He says, always dropping gems. Brothers need to start exalting feminine black women. Start shutting these foul acting chicks down. We need to have zero tolerance for bad behavior. We waking up though. And that's all it's about. It's all it's about. Us waking up, coming to terms that we need each other and we essentially ain't doing shit and can't do shit without each other. Shout out to you, Unrockable3 for your donation. He says, thank you for the wisdom, queen. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate that. Yes, like Taylor said, make sure y'all hit the like button. Like, share, comment, subscribe, okay? Hit the notification bell. We do go live randomly sometimes. I'm trying to get more in the flow of scheduling our dope discussions because a lot of you guys say, hey, Queen, I didn't know you was going live. I missed it. So I'm trying to schedule it. We should be back on Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central. I'm going to try to go live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday just to give some kind of order to it. So make sure that you guys tune on in, subscribe, and do all that good stuff. But sometimes we do go live randomly. So that's why I tell you guys hit that notification bell. All right? I get inspired all the time. Ladies, we can't do anything or go as far as we could possibly go without the fuel of a man. We need men. Stop listening to the women that's telling you, hey, girl, you don't need no man. You can push your own car. Why the fuck would you want to do that? If I can have a man and he gives me fuel and gas. Don't listen to that shit. She just telling you that, hey, you can move, but you can't ride. You can't drive. You can't zoom without a man to give you that fuel, without a king to give you that fuel. And I know a lot of y'all gonna come through and be like, this bitch tripping because I did this by myself and I ain't had this, and shit, ain't no men out here. And what you talking about? Men don't even know how to be men. Men ain't even got this, they ain't even got that. No, those are peasants. Those are low vibrational niggas. We ain't talking about them. A man, though, he got the gas. He got that fuel that you need. You just got to go attract and accept him. What did the king say? We are magnetic beings, which means we have the capability to attract men that have that gas to move us forward to us. But we have to have the right magnetic energy to us. See, a lot of us repel the men that have the gas. Because we're telling them, I don't need your motherfucking fuel. I've been pushing my car by myself. What the fuck you mean? I've been getting from point A to point B by myself. And you like, well, damn, I'm trying to get you to point Z, but okay. If that's what you want, you think you doing something, you ain't doing shit. You can't do shit without a man's fuel. A real man's fuel. Stop confusing people with penises with men. They're not the same. Stop confusing individuals with penises attached to them as kings. That does not mean that he's a man or a king. It does not mean that. He has to exemplify. It has to be something that he shows and proves. Just like a woman with curves and breasts and a nice ass and a vagina does not mean she's a queen. Does not mean she's a woman. I see plenty of little childish ass beings running around here all day, every day. Say that, queen. Facts. It should be more black women like you. It is. There's plenty of black women like me. And better. But my mission is to speak to the ones that's not. Because I guess to your point, the majority aren't on that wavelength to where they feel like, men are needed, men are valuable. So I understand what you're saying. But I just don't want you guys to confuse or get in the habit of believing that it's no good black women. That's not true. It's plenty of us. Okay? Plenty of us. I'm not the only one. We can't move without a man. We can't do anything without a man, without a king behind us. And even the things that you are doing, you ain't even really doing it. Why? Because like I said, if you're not doing it to the fullest, you ain't doing shit. We both, men and women, have to get into the habit of understanding and living in the truth of, hey, I need you. I want you. I respect you. I value you. You make me better. I'm a beautiful vehicle by myself, but with you and your fuel, you make me even more beautiful because now I'm moving. I have all of this electric energy by myself, all of this powerful fuel by myself, but with you, now I have a purpose. I have somebody to pour myself into that's going to feed me based off of me feeding unto them. Shabazz says, I swear she's quoting Fabulous. The rapper? Did Fabulous say something? Pusha T says, I got a good wife though. That's good. And that's good. And like I said, when you have somebody that's valuable on your team, it makes you that much more better. Like I keep saying, you're going to inspire each other. You're going to motivate each other. You're going to give each other purpose. You're going to give each other's lives more meaning, more depth. Like, that's beautiful. Men and women, we thrive and survive off of each other. Can we do little bullshit by ourselves? Yeah, but it doesn't really have as much meaning to it. It really does not have as much value to it. It wouldn't be as big as it could be if you had somebody behind you to support you, to push you further, to compliment you, to cater to you, to propel you. Y'all, it's 298 of us. Like the video, y'all. I'm getting ready to get off of here. And I want to leave y'all on this note. Ladies, we are not doing anything, and we can't do anything that is worthwhile without the fuel, the electricity, the gas, the energy, the essence of a man. It's impossible to reach your fullest potential. Your fullest potential without a man behind you, beside you, and in front of you to give you that extra push that you need. Same thing for the men. We're both not doing shit unless we have each other. And that's period. You think you got all of this and all of that, you ain't got shit compared to what you could have if you had a queen by your side, if you had a king by your side. Like I said, ladies, we are magnetic. In order to attract a man and his gas and his fuel and his power to us, we have to change our frequency. Stop thinking you don't need a man. Stop thinking you can do it by yourself. Stop thinking that you're doing it big to the point where you're shunning men and you're belittling men. Like, no. Because, queen, you could have so much more if you had a king beside you. We're thinking that, hey, because I got this and I got that, I'm doing it big. Like, no. But how is your emotional health, sis? How is your mental health, sis? How are you financially? Well, I'm doing good. I got this kind of money. I got that kind of money. I do this, I do that. Okay. But guess what? If you had a man, if you had a king, wow, you would have a lot more money. Because the part that you guys are leaving out is, hey, I'm stressed out. I got to constantly try to refuel myself, and it's hard. And if you're not mentally and emotionally stable and equipped and thriving, you ain't doing shit. A lot of us know and understand that a man, a real man, could propel us so much further. We want that. We need that. But because of the society we live in, with them saying certain things in songs and saying certain things in the media, we internalize that. With us constantly running into no good ass men, back to back, instead of looking within and seeing why we choose these type of men to begin with, we rather just write it off. All men just ain't shit, so I don't need them. Nope. Do the self-work, queen. It's a man out there that would love to be there. It's a man out there that would love to be the gas to your vehicle. I love you guys. I respect you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope that you guys were able to take something great away from the conversation. Thank you guys so much for the memberships for the channel. Thank you guys so much for the donations. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching and liking and subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Without you, man, I don't know. So thank you guys. I appreciate you. I respect you guys. Just know and understand, like, we need each other. This was not for me to bash women and make us feel like we're, inadequate, or we're not capable, or we're low lives, or, we have to define ourselves from having a man. That's not the message. The message is you can be even more powerful with a man on your team. You can be even more powerful with a queen on your team. We need each other. And until you have somebody in your life that is adding on to your life, you ain't doing shit, and you can't do shit to the extent that you could. And if you're not doing it to the fullest, you ain't doing shit at all. We need each other. Peace, much love. My name is Nikki Marie. I'll see you guys on Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. Central. Peace.